Hey, hello, and welcome back. I am Debbie Peterson of Getting to Clarity, and this is another episode of the Getting to Clarity show, where busy women leaders and those who aspire to be come and get the tips, tools, and techniques that they need to create more success personally and professionally with less sacrifice without losing who they are. And interestingly enough, today we are talking about how do you move up without losing your way. So stay tuned. Just because you can pursue a goal, a dream, a promotion doesn't necessarily mean that you should. You know, many well-meaning people give us advice and guidance about what it is that we should do, but it's not necessarily a good fit for us. And the problem is that we don't know sometimes what is a good fit for us because we don't give ourselves the space and the grace to tap into our own wisdom to figure out what that is. And as a result, we just keep moving forward because we think that's what we're supposed to do. Just keep moving forward, go on to the next job, go on to the next thing, go on to the next promotion, always climbing and aspiring and hustling. But that might be taking us farther away from who it is that we actually are. So last week, I launched the Clarity Community. That's a space where women who are trying to figure out their next can come and be supported by me and other women, smart, brilliant women who are trying to figure out their next. And I was surprised because repeatedly, one of the things that I heard was that they're trying to find themselves again. They're trying to make a decision about their next so that they can be true to who they are. And what that implies is that they don't know. And so I've been pondering this question, and I have a question for you. When considering your next, why is it important to you? And not why it's important from a surface level, but I want you to dig into it and get just a little deeper, a little more emotional as to why pursuing this is important to you. So if you're considering the next step in your career, what is it going to give you? So by pursuing this next step, why is it important? Why do you place meaning on it? What is it that it's going to give you? Also, what is it that it's going to take away? You need to be aware of that as well. Does it align with the other areas of your life that are important to you? For instance, if you've got a young family, then time with family is something that you put a lot of time, energy, and resources into. It's important to you. So does this decision allow you to show up in the way that you want to in that other area of life, or does it take you away? So I'm going to put you through a little bit of a brain twister. Get out a piece of paper. I want you to write these 4 questions down. So this is something that's called a Cartesian Quadrant. And we're going to use the promotion as an example. So say, for instance, you are contemplating a promotion as your next step in your career. Here's the first question. What will happen if you do get the promotion? So what will happen if you do get the promotion? And for you, that might mean that, hey, I get to make more money. I get to contribute more money to the household. It might make you feel more validated. It might be an essential step to you helping more people. So it might fuel you in some capacity. That's what would happen if you got the promotion, or what will happen. So be clear on what these answers are and do they align with your career values. Okay. The second question, what will happen if you don't get the promotion? So what will happen if you don't get the promotion? Maybe you will feel that that might be okay, that you're disappointed that you didn't get it, but perhaps it was something that was a big stretch for you and you're okay with not getting it now. You're proud of yourself that you tried. Maybe it gave you more visibility just by putting your hat in the ring. And it's a good practice run. So sometimes it's good to apply for things, get your name out there, get a little more visibility. And that could be that that's what happened, even though that you don't get it. Third question is, what won't happen if you do get the promotion? What won't happen if you do get the promotion? Now, this might be that you're not home as much. Maybe that it would require that you have more help at home because there's more time away from the family. So what won't happen is you're not with the family as much. If you have older kids and they're out of the nest, then maybe that's okay. If you have younger kids, maybe it's not. So what won't happen if you do get the promotion? and be aware of it going in. Kind of what are some of the consequences, and being aware of that. You might have a plan in place in which then it's all good, but be aware of what that answer is, because there might be something that you don't wish to sacrifice. So the fourth question is, what won't happen if you don't get the promotion? What won't happen if you don't get the promotion? And it might be that you won't have to travel as much. You won't be away from the family as much, but maybe it also means that you won't get to purchase that dream car, that dream home that has been on your mind for a long period of time. So the reason that I like these questions is because it gets you out of your head. They're kind of brain twisters. You got to think about them before you answer them. And it causes you to think about them differently. It causes you to get that information out of your head so that you can look at it and make an educated decision about what might be next for you and if it's truly a fit. So it allows you to make educated decisions so that you don't lose your way. So I hope that these tips helped you in considering your next so that you don't lose your way. Take each of these questions, put them at the top of a piece of paper and see what comes out for you. Because many times we're so in our heads, this helps you to dig underneath the surface. So until the next time, here is wishing you all the clarity that you deserve. Oh, and by the way, if you'd like to figure out your next steps, next level, or perhaps your next chapter in career, then check out my free resource, the 5-Day Career Clarity Workbook. You can go to 5-Day Career Clarity Workbook, that's number 5-Day Career Clarity Workbook.com, and get this free resource to help you answer the questions that will help you figure out your next steps, your next level, or your next chapter. So until then, the next time, here is wishing you clarity, and bye-bye for now. Take care.